Z, do the mics work? Yeah. Before we start, I would like to say good morning, everyone. Mr. Minister, Mr. President, Mama, no, Tata Chabulel. No, I just want to say, on behalf of the team, we honestly would like to say thank you to the people of South Africa. Yeah, it's been a long and a tough 20 weeks that we've been together, but it's been 4 years that the coaching staff and management have been planning for this opportunity for us to win back-to-back World Cups. When they first came, they didn't think we would win 2019. They were focused on 2023. They said this is the year that the group can win because of the group that we have and how much more experience would be this time. And obviously, things change, and we just got better and better in 2019, and we finally came through. And I must say, the support towards the end, and I also said it before, people were hopeful in 2019, maybe we'll win it. But this time we could feel that people expected us to win this World Cup. So the support and the videos, as Mr. President said, honestly, after trainings we would see, or after games we would see what's happening back at home. And that's why we made that decision that we've already won the World Cup in 2019. It's not about us as players anymore. What can we play? We always play for South Africa, but we wanted to make sure that this one is for the people of South Africa. This one is for every single person in South Africa. Rich, poor, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter where you come from, because of the team that we have, which is very diverse team, which is very beautiful as well. We all come from different walks of life, different races, even though, you know, we come from different walks of life. We had a coaching staff who knew how to align us as a group, who knew how to put us together so we can focus on one thing. Even though I have my own goals or whatever I wanted to achieve myself personally, I'm playing for different reasons than what Eben is playing for and than Ox is playing for. But the common goal was the Springboks and the people of South Africa. So this trophy is also just for people who come from in tough circumstances in our area, in disadvantaged areas, in energies that are not well resourced. For the kid who sits in Zweden, who sits in Goodwood, who sits in Malmesbury, and for them to know, you know, maybe things are tough for you. You can't afford school fees. You've got no shoes to walk to school. You've got no food at home. And people who come from rich homes too, you know, who want to make something out of themselves, but the situation around them doesn't look hopeful enough for them or give them motivation to think that they'll get there. This is for you, because we come from those environments, we come from those backgrounds. You know, Cheslin, you know, where he comes from as well. You know, we want to represent everyone because this team represents everyone, but we want, the most important thing, we want people to get reference points. We want people to see, how can I make it from this situation? Who has made it from where I come from? And you can look at this whole team. You know, we all come from different areas and different backgrounds. And also, we've also got to learn that as a team, we knew our cultures are different. So that also brings a lot of differences amongst the group. So Coach Rassi and Jack, he started teaching us about minding each other, because I grew up singing Igwijo. The Eastern Cape, it's a big thing because we sing Igwijo when we're happy, when we're sad. And obviously, when the team is about to play, it always feels you connected, no matter what you're going through. When you sing with someone, it feels like they take that burden off you a little bit, that they carry it with you. And some like to listen to Afrikaans music. Some Alge likes to listen to rock music, which is, yeah, it's very crazy music, right? And Coach Rassi told us this. This is who we are in South Africa. We are all different. And we do also reminded us about the past, the hurtful past that we've had. And some people haven't healed. Some people are not over that. Some people are still going through it, and it's still passed through generations. And we speak about it amongst our team, that these things have to be spoken about. You know, when you talk about transformation, squad depth, and all those kind of things, the team spoke honestly and said, Coach Chuck and Rassi said, we are going to win, but we're going to be transforming while we're winning, because a lot of people didn't get this opportunity. So many people who fought for South Africa to change, who fought for me to be able to put on this jersey, when allowed to put on this jersey. So now we're going to make sure that this team transforms, and it transforms not by just putting people of color there. We train them, we make them good enough to be there so that when they do play there, they represent South Africa. And I do believe that everybody who's played in the team has been good enough. And that's the thing also, we need to learn to mind each other in our different cultures, not just in rugby, but in community as well, in businesses, all that we do. You know, you can't just want to force your way because this is how you do things. Think about the next person next to you. And that's what we've learned. And Coach Rassi asked us, let's not keep it here in the team. Let's speak about it openly and honestly. We also want to see in Parliament, and we'll speak about serious stuff. How are we going to deal? How are people dealing with what happened in South Africa before? How is the next generation going to see the way forward? No, that's so important for us in South Africa, because I feel like a lot of things are spoken about, but the serious issues, because are too sensitive to speak about them in public. But we need to, because we need to learn. We need to know what's the way forward. How do we get better in South Africa? Because I know this win will inspire a lot of people, but it's not going to change how people are in circumstance. But for us as players, it's going to give us a platform that we can open more opportunities, like with our foundation, the works that we do around South Africa. So, yeah, we really hope this just doesn't end in a little bit of celebrations for a week, and it needs to do more. You know, it was really hard for us as a team. Think about it, 20 weeks, you're sitting with the same people the whole time. Somewhere, the struggle, you have to find, you have to start finding something you like about now. I like Eben's new haircut now, you know, so... but thank you again for everything. I must tell you, when we were in France, it was difficult because, you know, people are hurting there, that obviously the country that didn't win. And we sat in the hotel, we celebrated together, but it didn't feel like what it felt like here. Because the people that we did it for now show us exactly what it means in our country. And we are very sad that we can't go everywhere. And as Mr. President said, we have to go back, some of us, to our club. Some guys are leaving early. Some guys can't do the whole trophy tour. But we do appreciate everyone. If we could, we honestly would go to all 9 provinces, because everybody deserves to see the trophy. But I do promise that they will get the full energy, the full attention of us while we're on that bus tour. We'll give it everything. We'll try and give back the support that you gave to us. So thank you, Siyabulela. Bye, dankie.
Might as well just end it now, hey. Wow, that's fantastic, Siya. I've just got 2 questions to the World Cup winning captain, Siya, and the World Cup winning coach, Jock. Please call them World Cup winners, because they are that. Siya, double, thank you, double. Tuple. Siya, you mentioned culture, and you know the Springboks are a melting pot of diverse cultures. A very nice video surfaced the other day of you guys walking down the stairs, and Jesse was leading Ikwijo. We saw the Kwijo squad carrying our voices to Paris, and that was you guys hearing us, honestly. But just talk to me about Felix Jones. He was singing Leo Kwijo, and I was like, an Irish man singing Ikwijo is fantastic. How is it that you guys have just found each other so well in this melting pot? And then to you, Jock, Marvin Ori, he was the water boy. Just talk to me about the role he played. I mean, he always was there and on it. And I mean, he did brilliantly well from what we saw. Just give us your thoughts on that as well.
Marvin, the president. He's the president of my players, so we call him president. When you talk about transformation, and you see Felix Jones singing a Kwijo like that, and Jesse leading it, that's, people think that's how really it is in our team, you know, because some people just talk it. And Felix, I give so much respect to him. He came from Ireland, first world country, 2019 when he first joined us, and obviously he doesn't understand what drives us, what makes South Africans. Came in, he bought in, and he saw how the rest of the world treat us. And then I remember after the last World Cup, and we had some time off, and I said, Felix, come to Zweden. I want you to see. That was after the trophy tour. Him and Aled Walters were with us then. They could not believe what they saw when we went, especially in the most disadvantaged areas. people found a way. If they didn't have a Springbok jersey, they wore a green jersey. And some of the kids chased us for so many kilometers, sprinting, running, you know. And they said for them, the country doesn't happen like that. Maybe a few places that they go to, but not the whole of the country will be like that. Then Felix came to Zweden. I took him to Khalifa and Mafa, where I always go for braai. He sat with me, ate with me. I showed him where I slept at my house, you know, and showed him my school and showed him my friends. And to him it made sense why we have the drive that we have, you know, with the funding that we have compared to the other rugby teams in the world. For us to achieve what we achieve, I don't think we understand, but the spirit of South Africa, we don't make excuses. We look for opportunity, we work as hard as we can. So he bought into that. And then the Guijo, he loves the music. I remember when we don't sing, when it got quiet after, like, when we met this year, and he'd be like, what's going on? Like, why are you guys not singing anymore? You know, and then we started singing, and then obviously he learned the songs, and I sent some of the songs to him, but like, he would watch it, and now he knows the words fully. And that's what we talk about when we talk about transformation. It's not about numbers. It's about people actually, them changing from inside, you know, and understanding each other's culture and learning to mind each other. So, yeah, that's what made it so special for us as a group. And then even ululating is just so beautiful. Yeah, so you can call him for bookings for Emikidi and all those sort of things.